Good evening and welcome to McAllen ISD. This game is being conducted according to the rules and regulations of the University Interscholastic League.
Regardless of the outcome of this game, all the players have proven their willingness to work and sacrifice in order to achieve athletic excellence.
We ask that as a spectator you consider the time and effort each of these teams, coaches, and athletes have put forth.
The officials for this event have been mutually agreed upon by school officials from both schools. Their role is not unlike those of the players, coaches, teachers, and administrators.
Without them, this event would not be possible. Their knowledge and application of the rules are a result of annual testing, years of study, and continual participation in clinics that further refine their understanding of the game.
We ask you as students, parents, and citizens to demonstrate the kind of respect for these officials you would extend to any dedicated person in a position of responsibility.
This means that you as a fan
should not criticize the players on either team,
should not boo the officials,
should not have alcoholic beverages on public school grounds. This is a violation of state law.
Should be courteous to the visiting fans.
Should cheer for your team.
And should show respect for injured players on both teams.
Thank you for your attendance and enjoy the game.
Enjoy the game.
Enjoy the game.
Enjoy the game.
The following presentation of McAllen ISD Football Night is brought to you by Dairy Queen, Bogus Ford, Performance Therapeutics, South Texas Health Systems Clinics, and by Lone Star National Bank.
On behalf of our school board and our entire McAllen ISD family, I welcome you to the DQ Fan Field at McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium. I wish those who are competing today the best of luck, and I hope you enjoy your stay.
Oh, everybody know that you're a sweat with a ref, let's go. We won't fit in your box. We don't quit, we won't stop. Ride us all to the top. We won't fit in your, we won't fit in your, we won't fit in your box, no. We don't quit, we won't stop, no. Ride us all to the top.
And welcome to another edition of Football Night in McAllen ISD. It's a beautiful night for football here at DQ Fan Field. Not too bad in the wind. A little bit of rain could be in the foreshadowing. We'll see about that. But it's the Rio Grande City Rattlers taking on McAllen Memorial's Mustangs. And it's a district game, one that can be pivotal in terms of the playoff picture, Mario. And how do you see your keys turning out here tonight?
Well, like we always talk about, Mark, it's that line of scrimmage on both sides. Who's going to control the line of scrimmage? You're also talking about minimizing mistakes, including turnovers and penalties. And at the end of the day, your playmakers, you got to get them involved, give them the opportunities to do what they have to do.
You can see the local media here tonight covering the big game between the Rattlers and the Mustangs. Probably more of a must-win for the Rattlers, who are a game behind the Mustangs coming into tonight's game. We'll talk more about that in a moment, but right now time for our player profile. Earlier this week we caught up with a little guy who plays really big. It's nose guard Anthony Little. He's our player profile this week.
My name is Anthony Little. I play defensive line for McAllen Memorial.
Halfway through the first quarter, it's a handoff, and Mustangs are all over this. 3 Mustangs got on top of him, including the nose guard Anthony Little.
I just read the center as guard's block and listen to my linebacker's call and just try to go make a play. We're definitely a lot better from last year. We're way more disciplined, and we're not looking over any opponents, and we're just taking one game at a time. Thinking about joining the Army, and after that, go to college and help my family with the construction.
All right, we're back now. Time to check out our players to watch for tonight, starting with the Rio Grande City Rattlers. DeAndre Rodriguez is one of their team captains, also a receiver. He can also play quarterback. There you see him getting warmed up there. And DeAndre Rodriguez will certainly be a threat for this Rattler team. Meanwhile, a threat for the Mustangs tonight is another receiver, number 5, Dylan Goodson. He's got a lot of savvy, a lot of experience, a lot of speed. He plays on the kick return teams as well and is always dangerous to catch the long ball. Let's check out our starters now for tonight with the Memorial Mustangs, and looking at their offense. You'll see it'll be Kane Coy in at quarterback. He's a sophomore with a lot of experience, got a lot of playing time last year as well as this year. Sebastian Aleman and J.P. Garza in there. We may not see Aleman tonight, though. Dylan Goodson, Hugo Rodriguez, and Gustavo Escandon are the receivers. And then looking at the offensive line, you've got Josh Lang, Ezekiel Ozuna, Carlos Rodriguez is the center, and then Rene Gomez and Sean Reyes. A couple of sophomores in that offensive line. On defense, 3-man front, Eric Guajardo, Little in the middle, and Corbin Diske is back in there in the starting lineup. And then looking at the linebacker core, they have 4 linebackers in Adrian Garza, Nico Lara, Dalton Keller, and Daniel De La Cruz. It's a formidable unit. And then at their 4-man defensive backfield, we've got Jaden Martinez starting tonight for the first time at home, and Jimmy Martinez at the corners. Nick Luna and Stephen Egan are the safeties. And taking a look at the standings in District 15 5A Division 1. You'll see it's PSJA North Raiders still at the top, the 5-0 district record. They and Edinburgh Bella Sabercats are in the playoffs already. But Mackay, McAllen Memorial, and Nicky Rowe all at 3-2. 2 of those 3 teams are likely to get in. Rio Grande City is a little bit on the outside track right now, as you can see, with a 2-3 record. And then the only teams out of it right now are Palmview and Juarez Lincoln, both at 0-5. They're playing the alma mater for Rio Grande City at the moment. About to hear the alma mater for McAllen Memorial, and then we'll have the Veteran of the Week, followed by our color guard and national anthem. There's a look at the records. You can see that the Mustangs are 3-2, while Rio Grande City is 2-3. And then overall, Rio Grande City's 3-5, and Memorial is 5-3. So, Mario, how do you see this game in terms of the playing styles of these 2 teams? How is it likely to fare?
Well, we're going to look at Rio Grande City. That's the only offense we see. They like to come to the line of scrimmage, and they snap it real quick. They get the rhythm going, look out. They like to run the ball. They don't throw much. And, of course, we know that the Mustangs are the typical McAllen Mustangs of so many years. They love to run the ball. But on occasion, they do throw the ball.
Yeah, and they like to use that pass as kind of a sneaky weapon, if you will. They run, and then they'll hit you with the deep throw, which makes their passing game more effective than you might think.
Exactly. We'll see how their offense is going to be impacted, because we know their leading rusher, Sebastian Aleman, is not going to play this game, so we'll see how that impacts the offense.
Yeah, and for Rio Grande City, they come in having traveled 60 miles from over in Starr County under Coach Jesus Lozano, and looking to pull off the upset tonight against the Mustangs. If they can do that, they can move into a tie with the Mustangs, but that would actually have a lead over them with the head-to-head advantage. But we'll see how that turns out, how that unfolds. Right now, they're recognizing the veterans here in the stands tonight. They're saluting all the veterans who are here in attendance at DQ Fan Field. And now here is our color guard. They're affiliated with the U.S. Marine Corps JROTC, and with the right rifle is Second Lieutenant Estela Guajardo. Left rifle bearer is Cadet Second Lieutenant Timothy Gonzalez. Carrying the Marine Corps flag is Private First Class Carlos Cáceres. And carrying the American flag is Cadet First Lieutenant Tyler Baker. They're under the direction of Instructor Rogelio de Leon. Got shiny, bright uniforms on as well, the U.S. Marine Corps.
Would everyone please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem.
And now they'll do the national anthem.
Sung by chamber choir members.
And the national anthem is going to be sung by a handful of Memorial choir members. B. Payne, Coy Martin, Devin Guzman, and Connor McLeod. Here they go.
And bright stars through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we watched, the soul gathered, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air.
Very well done by this four-person group there under the direction of Mr. Omar Samaniego, the choir director for Memorial High School. It's an excellent job there. Color guard coming off briskly, and we're about ready to play some football. It's a great night weather-wise here for football here in this October 26th. Rio Grande City Rattlers taking on the McAllen Memorial Mustangs. And of course, you see a lot of pink out there. See the pink ribbon there on our graphic, and it's for October, which is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And you see it's not just the McAllen teams, but the Rio Grande City teams also have featuring a lot of pink to raise awareness for that worthy cause. And the Mustangs going to be wearing two blue uniforms tonight, the light blue and the dark blue, along with the white numerals and the gold emblem on the Mustang helmet.
And Mark, can you believe this is already week number 9 or the 9th game of the year? How fast has it been? Probably the last, well, it is the last game in October for sure. I mean, isn't it?
That's right.
So then we get to November.
Last game for them.
Wow.
And we'll have another game tomorrow night. That'll be the Mackay and Nicky Rowe game, so that'll be a good one to look forward to as well.
One more week of football after that, so it's been an amazing year.
There we see Coach Moses Patterson in his third year as head coach of the Mustangs. I believe his 14th year with the program. He spent many years as a defensive coordinator and a defensive coach with the Mustangs.
You see the signal, Mark, it looked like he was saying, let's go. He wants to get this game going.
And here they come. And here's the Mustangs coming out. Mustangs running out there. They're excited and ready to get this game going. They won the coin toss, and they'll be receiving. And there come the Rio Grande City Rattlers. The Rattlers every year open their season with Roma, the Gladiators, and kind of the bragging rights for Starr County.
And that bragging right goes to the Roma Gladiators. Absolutely. Having a phenomenal year. I think they're undefeated, Mark. Now, we do talk a lot about the Memorial offense, but it comes in here ranked number 5 in district. But how about the Rio Grande City offense, Mark? They're number 3. They're only behind far north. If you take a look at Coach Jesus Lozano, he's known for offense. Number 3, Mark. Just behind Edinburgh Vela and PSJ North.
And both of these teams, you know, what's kind of dangerous is to fall behind in this game. But both of these teams are very good at running time off the clock. If they can get the lead, that can become a dangerous situation if you're behind and against the one or the other.
Well, the last time the Rattlers played here, they did move the ball a lot, but they hurt themselves a lot with a lot of bad penalties.
They receive back to receive is JP Garza.
And there's
our about his own
officials, Mark.
8-yard line. There's our officials before tonight's game. They wearing some pink as well.
Yep, led by referee Bobby Rodriguez, Reinitz, Araicia, Eddie Castro, Alvarez, Ramirez, and Joel Salas.
All right, yeah, good group.
They've been here before.
And they're going to start off with a kind of a pooch kick here, going to be fielded about the 22-yard line for the Mustangs. Run across the 30, and now has some space to the outside. Picks up a block at the 40, and down about the 41-yard line. Terrific return there. That's number 19. Is that Jaden Solis?
It looks like it. Yes, sir.
Brought down by Rolet Rodriguez.
Rolet Rodriguez, defensive back. So the Mustangs won the toss, and they wanted to put their offense, set the tone for the game, and we'll see how that offense, they've been doing pretty good all year, Mark, controlling the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, all the way up to the 46-yard line. So about a 24-yard return, I should say, for Solis. We've got a split backfield. Handoff is to JP Garza. And he goes across the midfield stripe all the way to the Rio Grande City 49, a pickup of 5.
JP Garza comes into this game with about 620 yards, but that was in 7 games. We haven't gotten the updated stats, Mark, but every time he carries, he almost gets 8 yards per game.
Wow. Andrew Benitez, the defensive lineman, brought him down. It's 2nd down and 5 now. So Coy barks out the signals. 2 men in the backfield, Solis and Garza. It's going to be Garza again on the toss. Evades a tackler, has a first down. Still going down the sideline, is finally pushed out of bounds by the defender, Omar Alanis.
Job well done right there by JP Garza, the running back, as he came in. He made a move. He set up the defensive end and then made a move to the outside. Use his speed. Nice gain.
Yeah, picked up 22 yards on that run. First down for the Mustangs at the Rio Grande City 27. Rattlers will go with a 3-man defensive front. Now they make it 4. Coy's going to fake the handoff, toss it to Solis, who's got nowhere to go. Makes 1 tackle. And then manages to get a little something there inside the 25 to about the 23, and it picked up 4 when it looked like he might have a -4 on there.
You're absolutely right, Mark. That sophomore kid right there, Jaden Solis, they should have gotten him for a 4 or 5 yard loss, as this play didn't fool anybody, but he did a wonderful job of getting back to the line of scrimmage. We do tell you that the Rio Grande City defense comes in here at like 6 out of 8. They do struggle. They give up a lot of yards on the run.
Rolly Rodriguez on the tackle. 2nd down and 6. Another handoff. This is Solis again, going to be wrapped up in the backfield. A terrific play there by 42 Fernando Vasquez, the defensive lineman who fought off his block and single-handedly made the tackle.
And that's what the Rattler defense wants, Mark. They want to put the Mustang offense in a 3rd and 8 situation. Could be a throwing down, but since you know you're in 2-down territory, Mark, you know that Moses Patterson is probably thinking 2 downs to get 8 yards.
Yeah, 3rd down and 8. Coy, 3-step drop, looking to throw. Now he's going to let it go toward the sideline. It's incomplete. Looks like he was trying to hit Solis downfield. I think he was originally looking for Hugo Rodriguez near the end zone.
I think we have a flag on the play, Mark. Take a look.
I was about to say Rio defends that really well, but we'll see what the flag is about.
Coy actually had some time, but he couldn't find any receiver downfield.
.9:42 to go here in the first quarter. No scores yet. This is Memorial's opening drive.
Taking a little bit more than usual time right now for the officials, as you can see them right there trying to determine what to do, and we'll find out from Bobby Rodriguez. Or maybe not. Yes, here he comes. No flag.
They're saying no flag. So it's an incomplete pass, and it brings up 4th down and 8. I imagine the Mustangs will go for this just because they're already deep in Rio's end of the field. They're going to go into a shotgun formation. This will be a pistol with Garza in the backfield with Coy. Coy wants to throw, now quarterback draw. And it's not going to get anywhere close, got to about the 22-yard line. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well done by the Rattler defense. They were not fooled. That was a play designed for a quarterback keeper. But well done by the Rattler defenders. And in on the tackle was number 35, preventing a first down. And that is Bruce Benavides.
So no score. Mustangs turned it over on downs. 9.5 to play in the first quarter. And here's what you were talking about, Mario, as Rio does those quick counts from the line of scrimmage. And look at this.
How about
tremendous
that?
Second and third effort there. Pick up a first down across the 35 up near the 38-yard line. And some terrific hard running there by Diego Rodriguez.
Real good running by Rodriguez. Refused to go down. Kept his legs going and got an addition. Look at him. Look at him move his legs. Refused to go down. And the Rattlers know, Mark, that this is a must-win for them. So they might be playing with a more sense of urgency.
Notice DeAndre Rodriguez is playing quarterback. He's listed as a receiver on the roster. Play both positions, of course. This time a handoff. That was also to actually a different running back. That was Edric Peña. And he picked up 1 yard.
Acuna and Lara in on the tackle, and a couple of other Mustangs.
So 2nd and 9 now. Again, they rush up to the line of scrimmage. Quick count. Here it is. Rodriguez trying to turn the corner. Does. Dives across the 45 up to about the 47. And this will be very close to a first down. I think they're going to mark it about a yard short. I'll bring up 3rd down.
Nicely done as Egan came in at the tackle, but Rodriguez found his blockers, allowed him to make the blocks, was able to get outside, and once any running back gets outside, it's going to be good news most of the time.
So Rattlers facing a 3rd and 1. Rodriguez quickly fakes the handoff, tosses it outside right. Mustangs stringing that out. Looks like it's going to be enough for a first down. Alejandro Alanis with his first carry. He's just able to get just enough to get that first down.
Number 14, Adrian Garza on the tackle. Alanis came into this game with 944 yards, so if he gets himself at least 50 yards, he'll go into the 1,000-yard mark. And every time he carries the ball, he averages 11 yards per carry.
Adrian Garza on the tackle. And off straight ahead. It's going to be bottled up at the line of scrimmage. That was Peña on the carry. They're going to give him credit for 1 yard there.
And Edric Peña is also a pretty good running back himself, coming into this game with 526 yards. Every time he carries the ball, he gets about 5.5 yards per carry.
So 2nd and 9. And here's misdirection. Ball comes loose. Rodriguez has to fall on it. They're going to lose a yard there, but almost lost possession.
And in talking to Coach Lozano before the game, he said that's what hurts his team. Their own mistakes that they cause, either bad penalties or just bad plays, fumbles.
So Corbin Disca on the tackle there. We see Coach Lozano. And here they are facing 3rd and 10. Play action. Rodriguez wants to keep it. It's going to be tackled for a loss. Disque was back there along with the linebacker Daniel De La Cruz. The Mustangs were all over that one.
And we get so used to calling Daniel De La Cruz's name all the time on defense because he's had a phenomenal year. Also in on the tackle was Corbin Disque.
Dylan Goodson will be back to receive the punt, staying about his own 20-yard line.
Goodson is due for a big play, Mark, in this game.
There's the punt. Goodson's going to field this fair catch at the 16-yard line. So good job there. I know that we've seen all 3 McAllen teams have trouble with the punt returns.
Yeah, they do, Mark, and they don't come up and they don't call for a fair catch, and then the ball bounces for an additional 15 yards that they lose. So by him doing that, the Mustangs get it in reasonable field position at the 22-yard line.
They're going to field the ball actually at the 17-yard line in Mustang territory. 5:47 to go in the first quarter. Mustangs' second possession. It's going to be a handoff. Garza straight ahead, across the 15, or excuse me, across the 20 to about the 22. A gain of 5 on the play.
And the Mustangs do that a lot. They like to follow their big center, the senior, Carlos Rodriguez, try to get some yards up the middle. Anytime you get 5 yards on your first possession, that's pretty good. 2nd and 5.
Fernando Vasquez in there on the tackle. He's a defensive lineman. 2nd down and 5. Got 2 tight ends on the left. They're going to run it left. That's Garza. Across the 25 up to about the 26. And it'll bring up 3rd and short.
You know, you got to be missing Sebastian Aleman because when you have 2 running backs that can get you the yards, it's a lot of depth, and we'll see how that plays out in the 4th quarter. As you look at JP, that's a running low. I love the way he secures the ball with 2 hands. Doesn't want to fumble.
So clock running at 4:40 to play in the first. 3rd down and less than a yard here for the Mustangs. Rio Grande City really crowding that line of scrimmage, anticipating a run here. It's going to be a toss outside and picks up a big block there. Solis in, he's taking off. He's across midfield. It's a foot race now at the 20. One man chasing, has him inside the 10-yard line. A huge run there for Solis, and the Mustangs are in business.
What a run. But here's a big deal, Mark. The defense was thinking they might have had a quarterback keeper or a play up the middle, and they played the run up the middle and were surprised by the pitch out. Great blocking on the right side. Opened up a big hole, and a good job by the sophomore, Jake Solis, who is replacing Sebastian Aleman.
Yeah, 67 yards. Let's see what they do here. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. The toss to Garza. Picks up a block from Solis. Trying to turn the corner, is near the goal line, and it's a touchdown. Ball came out, but that was after he crossed the plane, and a touchdown for JP Garza. And the Mustangs are on the board.
And JP Garza had the opportunity to run up the middle on the side. If it was open, it wasn't open, so he figured out he better run as fast as he could. He took off to the sideline and had enough, just enough before the fumble for a touchdown.
Here's the extra point try. Is up and off the upright. It's no good. The attempt by Robert Ruelas.
It's a penalty.
The upright, but yeah, there's a penalty flag out there. See what that's about.
And I imagine because it was contact, Mark, it kills the play automatically, and you don't have that free play.
Yeah, and the Mustangs, I think, are bringing on their offensive unit to try to go for 2 here.
Well, why not? You're already at the 1 yard line, aren't you?
Yeah, the half the distance penalty puts them at the just inside the 2 yard line. So they'll put the offense back out there.
JP, that's up the middle. Oh, wow.
And now they've got a shift on their offensive line. Everybody's set for 1 second. Here's Garza on the toss. Is hit at the goal line. Spins his way in for the 2-point try. The Mustangs take an 8-0 lead here in the first quarter.
Coach Pedersen takes advantage of that penalty. Gets himself 2 points instead of 1, Mark. As we take a look at the famous fan cam here at McAllen ISD. Because they're not used to football on Thursdays. I believe that young man is Coach Tivo Rosales' son.
Another look at the touchdown here. Garza on the toss. He stretched his hand out there. Actually didn't let go of the ball. I saw a flash of the ball, but that's because he was extending it to get it over the plane. And that's the 2-point run right there. It's almost identical to the touchdown. Of course, that was set up by a 67-yard run by Solis. And a fair catch here at the 24-yard line for Rio Grande City. They'll start from there, trailing 7-0 with 3:42 to play here in the first quarter. So last time Rio had the ball, they were able to move downfield, picked up a first down, but then things sputtered at midfield. And we'll see what they can do here.
Well, the strength of the Rattlers is their offense. Like I said, Mark, just the best offense behind the Raiders from far north and the Sabercats from Hermosillo. They can run the ball.
Here they hand it off. And it looks like a gain of about 3. Couldn't quite tell who the ball carrier was. We're announcing Diego Rodriguez on the public address system. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 3. The Mustangs already over 100 yards rushing in the game, thanks to that 67-yard burst by Solis. Set up their touchdown. Here's a toss outside. This is Alanis with a lot of room and still going. Finally bumped out of bounds well inside of Mustang territory, about the 40-yard line. And biggest run by Rio so far this evening.
Nice blocking on the right side. It looked like the Mustangs weren't expecting that play, Mark.
And we got an official's timeout as well. 2:57 to play here in quarter number 1. 8-0 the score. And you can see there Alanis kind of shaking up near the end of the play. It's a good shot of the moon there tonight. Watching a good game from afar. And we'll take a break. You're watching Football Night in McAllen ISD.
In South Texas, we know family is everything. That's why at South Texas Health System Clinics, we focus on providing exceptional care for generations of patients. Our family practices offer a wide range of services for every member of your family, from infants to seniors. Our experienced physicians take the time to listen and provide personalized care, ensuring the health and well-being of your family for years to come. At South Texas Health System Clinics, we're dedicated to keeping families healthy and happy. We're here for you every step of the way.
And welcome back here at DQ Fan Field. And why not a full moon right now, just a few days before Halloween? Put us in that frightful mood. As we can see, it's 83 degrees here this evening. Precipitation chances are very low. And back to action. It's a 1st and 10 here for Rio inside Mustang territory. And it's going to be bottled up after a 1-yard run. That was a carry there by the running back, Diego Rodriguez. It's a junior. You see it once more. Mustangs got good penetration there. It was Daniel De La Cruz in there on that tackle. I think Anthony Little also in there, along with Corbin Diske. So 2nd down and 9 here for Rio. There's an end around to the right side, and this won't go anywhere as the Mustangs read that one well. And a couple of Mustangs in there on the tackle, Nico Lara, along with number 40, Eric Guajardo. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That play took a long time to develop. If you're going to run a play like that, it has to develop quickly. It didn't, and it cost the Rattlers. Nice hustle play right there. On the back, number 42, Nico Lara.
So 3rd down and 10. And Rio again on the quick count, hands this off. Able to spurt across the 40 to about the 38-yard line. It's a short run there for Peña. But it's going to be well short of the 1st down. We'll see what Rio decides here.
Dalton Keller in there on a tackle. So that makes it like a 4th and 7, and it looks like Coach Lozano is going to play the field position game, or they call a timeout. Clock is still running, but the Rattlers are on the sideline.
Yeah, they've got 12 seconds to snap it. Now they come out. Now 5 seconds to snap it. They do line up in a punt formation. They might be they're going to snap it. 2nd punt of the game. And Mustangs don't have anybody back. And this takes a big Mustang bounce as it hits around the 20. The Mustangs actually able to follow on that ball at about the 27-yard line. I think Little was going to get hit by the ball and thus turn it into a live football if he didn't catch it. So he just put his mitts out there and stuffed it.
And Coach Patterson is talking to Anthony Little, tell him, hey, get away from that ball. You're not maybe programmed to be our punt returner, but the good news is that he did not fumble.
33 seconds left in the 1st quarter, and here's a handoff. This looks like Garza across the 30 up to about the 32-yard line. Solis actually on the carry, picked up 5 yards.
So Liz has been a good addition to Sebastian Aleman, who's not in this game, but good running back with that big 60-plus play from line of scrimmage.
So likely be the last play of the 1st quarter. And there we go at the end of 1. The teams will switch ends. The Mustangs up by a score of 8-0 over the Rio Grande City Rattlers. So we'll take a break. You're watching Football Night in McAllen ISD. We'll be right back. All right, back for the start of the second quarter. By the way, tonight is homecoming for McAllen Memorial. So we do want to salute the classes of 1984, 1994, 2004, and 2014. Fans out there tonight enjoying this game. Great weather. It's always good to have your homecoming in the latter part of October so you can enjoy the weather change.
And it gives you more time if you're a high school kid to save money for the moms.
Oh yeah, that's true. There's Solis. Solis is wrapped up in the backfield, fell forward for a couple of yards. Kind of a shoestring tackle by Andrew Benitez. And to bring up third down for the Mustangs.
Benitez in on the stop.
Actually,
quickly got to him.
Yeah, just gave him a gain of 1. So third down and 4 now coming up for the Mustangs. Oh, and here's a nice little flip to the opposite side. This is Goodson using that speed, trying to turn the corner. He's going to be tackled hard out of bounds. No flag there, but hard tackle there by Rolly Rodriguez. And Goodson able to pick up the first down, though, up to about the 41-yard line.
Well, it really was the speed of Goodson that helped this happen. Was able to use all the field, all the way to the sideline, to get enough yardage for a first down.
Yeah, picked up 8 yards on third down and 4. So first and 10 here for the Mustangs. Hand this off. This is Garza. Big hole up the middle, all the way up to midfield. A gain of 9. Actually might be 10 and a first down.
Must feel good, Mark, when you get the ball as a running back and there's a big hole for you. That's what happened. Left side of the line is having a lot of success with a nice blocking. That has to be Josh Lang, Skills Ozuna, and center Carlos Rodriguez.
So first and 10, Mustangs just inside Rio territory. Have an 8-0 lead here. Early moments of the second quarter. This is play action. Boy wants to throw. It's being chased. Flag goes down. He's going to throw this and incomplete. Looks like it was intended for Hugo Rodriguez. But this might be a holding penalty.
It is. Most of the time, if the referee, the man in the white hat, calls a penalty, more often than not, it's a holding.
You see the flag. Yeah, Mr. Rodriguez had just thrown it. It's another look at the replay. Almost got it to Hugo Rodriguez.
And how do you stop a nice offensive possession? Holding on first down.
Yeah, first and 20 now for the Mustangs. So they're backed up to their own 41-yard line. There's an end around. This is Goodson. Turns it upfield. Oh, and he gets up into it himself. A hard stop there by Hector Fuentes.
And good job on the defensive end side of the left side of the Rattler, making Goodson run upfield. He had no choice. There was nothing open to the outside. He ran upfield, and that's why they got him immediately. Just a 4-yard gain.
Yeah, so that'll bring up second and 16 now. Clock running at just over 9.5 minutes to play in the first half. Play action here for Coy. Throws this toward the sideline. It was caught for a moment. Now I think they are going to rule it a catch by J.P. Garza. Picked up some yardage up to the 49. And bring up third down and 10.
Well, the Rattlers are okay by giving up those 4 yards on that short pass. Makes it third and 12. The tough thing about that pass, Mark, is it wasn't put in a position where Garza could have run with the ball. He had to fall.
Mustangs 2 for 3 on third down. Facing a third and 12 here. 3-man rush. Coy has time over the middle. This is caught. That's Rodriguez at the 35, inside the 30-yard line, and a first down for the Mustangs.
Nicely done. That's Hugo Rodriguez, my baseball player, doing a good job out here on football. Nice pass by the young sophomore, King Hoy. First of all, he had plenty of time to let the route develop. And Rodriguez doesn't have a lot of catches, but he has great hands when he has an opportunity for a catch.
Mustangs now 3 for 4 on third down. And now a timeout called by the Mustangs. So we're going to go ahead and take a break. With the Mustangs on the move here, 1st and 10 at the Rio 29. They have an 8-0 lead, and we'll be right back.
Bogusport is proud to sponsor tonight's game and honor student athletes pursuing excellence on and off the field. Enjoy the drive.
And welcome back here, DQ Fan Field. Mark May with Mario Reyna. The rest of our MITV award-winning crew, 8-0 our score. Mustangs on top thanks to a JP Garza run back in the first quarter. Mustangs are driving now. They're at the Rio 29. Mustangs taking that timeout a moment ago. So 1st and 10. Still got Solis and Garza in the backfield. They're going to give a wraparound draw here to Solis, and the Rattlers will be all over that.
He's having a good game, Mark. Second time he gets in there real quickly. Andrew Benitez, number 52 for the Rattlers, Mark. He's beating the offensive lineman. Is trying to block him, and he's getting in there in a hurry. As he coming in on a blitz.
And Jesus Garcia in there on the tackle.
Let's give credit to number 11, Mark. Jesus Garcia, he didn't make the tackle, but good sportsmanship on his side.
So clock stopped now at 7:40. That'll move the Mustangs back 5 yards to their 36-yard line now. We're looking at 2nd down and 12. Oh, excuse me, 2nd and 17. Coy wants to throw toward the sideline, and I think this is caught. Are they going to say no?
Yes.
Yeah, they're saying it's caught. That was Dylan Goodson over there, and he even gets a pat on the back from one of the Rio assistant coaches after that catch.
Another nice pass.
A little tightrope action here on the sideline.
Like King Coy, and what makes it special, Mark, is he's making the pass while he's running. We took a look at the replay. Good call by the official. Oh, there's Mr. Andy Castro. He was selling the call. Look at him. He was so sure of himself.
Take another look right there. And Mustangs run the play here. Big hole here to the left side for Garza. So he crosses the 20 inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line. And Mustangs have a 1st down.
And it appears that when the Mustangs need a big play, they like to run the ball outside to the left. They've had a lot of success. The good blocking on the left side by the big offensive line for the Mustangs, making it easy for JP Garza.
Mustangs closing in on 150 yards rushing now. Still 6.5 to play in the first half. Going to put a man in motion. That's Solis. Going to hand it off. Garza straight ahead. Has room. Breaks a tackle. And is near the goal line, but they're going to mark him at about the 1.
He almost made the run all the way into the end zone. His balance at the last moment got tripped up.
That's the first down here.
Right in between the center and the left guard. Right there, he lost his balance.
And you can see the sense of despair right there. Oh, just one more yard. My kingdom for a yard. So first and goal. They're going to actually spot him down at the 3. Here's Garza again, crashing through, and it's a touchdown. No doubt this time. And Garza has his second touchdown of the night.
And why not after the last run where he was running real hard and didn't get it? Coach Tivo Gonzalez calls his number 4 on that play. Hits the touchdown. And now he will hold. He's a holder, Mark.
Well, it was a 12-play, 73-yard drive. Here's the attempt for the extra point. Kick is high enough, long enough, and it's good by kicker Robert Ruelas. So our score now 15-0 with 5:43 to play in the first half. Take another look at the touchdown here. This is on first and goal. Garza going in for his second TD of the night. And the Mustangs on top by 2 scores here on Football Night in McAllen ISD.
Why choose Lone Star National Bank for your business? Because no other bank does more to support local businesses. In fact, we are the #1 lender in the Valley to small businesses. We put money to work here in our community.
That helps our local businesses grow, creating more jobs
and more opportunities for all of us.
Working together. Together.
We do what the little banks can't and the big banks won't. Lone Star National Bank, the Valley's bank.
And welcome back. 15-0 our score. Mustangs in front. They're just recognizing the class of 84 a moment ago. In the stands, here's the kickoff that's going to go out of bounds, and this will bring it out to the 30-yard line. And Rio will be in good field position here with 5:43 to go before halftime.
And there's a penalty flag because the ball was kicked out of bounds, Mark, but with a little bit less than 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter, here's where the Rattlers need to get something going, Mark.
Here we see where the members of the class of 84, class of 94. Of course, McAllen Memorial opening as McAllen ISD's second high school back in 1980. So first graduating class was 1982.
Was that your class, Mark?
Not quite. I was 85.
Oh, okay. I missed it by 3 years.
I'm up there. I'm up there with that group. First and 10 here. And handoff straight ahead goes nowhere. And a host of Mustangs in there on that stop on Peña.
What a nice kid, Edric Peña. After they brought him down for no yards, he's the one picking up the defenders.
Yeah, no gain.
Nothing happened there. But you do have to run the ball up the middle, Mark, to set up the plays from the outside. Look at this young man. After they knock him down, look what he does, Mark.
Yeah, that's good sportsmanship.
That's
helping up Eric Guajardo.
He should be on the all-sportsmanship team.
And here's a quarterback keeper to the left side. That's Rodriguez, forced out of bounds by Rick Reyna. And it's going to be on third down and long here for Rio. Rodriguez picked up about 3 yards.
Stephen Egan was the one pursuing him all the way to the outside, making sure that he went out of bounds.
Rio's 1 for 3 on third down with 2 punts.
And the other thing by him going out of bounds, it stops the clock.
And here's Alanis trying to get outside. Loses the ball, but they were
That's a penalty.
Saying he was down. He kind of came down awkwardly, and now there's an official's timeout. He was stopped at the 19-yard line.
It's going to give the Rattlers a first down. Let's see what old Bobby Rodriguez lets us know, the referee. Good play by Stephen Egan.
Actually, it was at the 29-yard line where they stopped him.
Personal foul. Horse collar.
Horse collar.
Defense. 15 yards. First down.
Ooh, that's going to be
break.
Spotted the foul.
I think he got the wrong number, Mark. He called number 24. I think it was actually number 14, Adrian Garza, was the unfortunate penalty.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back with more in just a moment. It's the second quarter. Memorial 15, Rio Grande City nothing. You're watching Football Night in McAllen ISD. To our business community. We appreciate sponsors like Dairy Queen, Bogus Ford, Lone Star National Bank, Performance Therapeutics, South Texas Health Systems, and so many other businesses that have made this beautiful scoreboard possible. Because of their support, absolutely no district funds were used, not one penny. This scoreboard allows us to showcase our students throughout the entire school year, and we sincerely appreciate the privilege. Thank you. And welcome back. District 15 5A Division I game between Rio Grande City and McAllen Memorial. Memorial up by 2 scores right now. 2 touchdowns by running back J.P. Garza. He also had a 2-point conversion run. See the Rattler flag bearers getting ready for halftime. 4:55 to go here in the first half. There you see the official, Mr. Mitchell Reinitz. Many years with the McAllen Police Department.
He's also a volleyball official.
All right, so for Rio, after that horse collar penalty, picks up 15 yards and a first down now. So they're near midfield at the 48-yard line. There's a handoff straight ahead. That's going to be bottled up at about the 50, I believe. And on the carry was Rodriguez, running back. Picks up 2 yards. Clock running at 4:17 to go in the first half. Rattlers have all 3 of their timeouts. They hand this off. This is a sweep to Rodriguez. Cuts up the middle and has room. Is near a first down into Mustang territory at about the 42-yard line. And they're going to mark him about a yard short, I believe. Or no, they're going to count it as a first down.
First down, Mark.
Got just enough.
Barely. Now this is important for the Rattlers thanks to that penalty. They got to try to score and stay closer in the game. Look at Coach Jesus Lozano all excited.
He's in his 3rd year as head coach of the Rattlers. The handoff. This is Rodriguez up the middle again, and why not? He's picking up huge chunks of yards. Almost at the 35-yard line, down at the 36 after a gain of 6.
And that is a classic Rattler attack, Mark, trying to get those yards in between the hash marks, and then all of a sudden they're going to hit you with a run outside. 6 yards. So the Rattler offensive line is now doing a good job of controlling the line of scrimmage.
So 2nd down and 4. Quarterback wants to keep it this time.
He's in trouble.
Turn the corner, is in trouble and chased out of bounds by the Mustangs. It looked like Nick Luna, the safety, closest man there.
Lost a couple of yards, Mark, but by going out of bounds, he stops the clock with 3 minutes and 7 seconds to go. What is a sideline warning, Mark?
That's when, well, players and coaches tend to kind of gravitate closer and closer to the play. They're watching on the field, and then they step onto the field, and that can become a potential penalty. That's Rodriguez on the carry again.
Not much on that one.
So after a 3-yard loss, he's able to pick up 1 yard back.
Eric Guajardo quickly in on the tackle. As soon as he got the ball, Eric was already on top of him. Eric, a young man that was featured in one of the earlier games.
Yep. Let's see if they go for this here with the clock under 3 minutes left in the first half.
It is a 4th down.
Rio does have all 3 of their timeouts. Taking their time here as their clock is down to 10 seconds on the play clock.
They're going to call a timeout, but don't depend on the scoreboard marker. They have a 3rd and 7. There's your timeout.
All right, time now for the fan cam with 2:19 to play here in half number 1. Okay, we're back to action now. You can see the punting unit out there for Rio Grande City. Well, they're going to put a couple of flankers to either side here. Mustangs have no one back, and this will trickle out of bounds about the 15-yard line.
And Coach Lozano decided to kick probably for 2 reasons. Number 1, his offense is struggling, but he was afraid that if they didn't get the first down, he'd give a short field to the Mustangs that are already ahead 15-0. So I think he's okay going down 15-0, try to make some adjustments at half times, and they will get the ball first in the second half.
Well, that's a good point. Yeah, if they can score first in that second half, they're just 1 score down at that point with pretty much the whole half remaining. See what the Mustangs can do. If they can get a big play, they'll start using their timeouts. They have 2 remaining. Kane to throw, and incomplete. Looks like it was intended for Hugo Rodriguez. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10. The clock stops at 2:06.
Hugo Rodriguez was open, Mark, but at the time, quarterback Kane Coy felt a lot of pressure, so he rushed the throw. He had plenty of time. Good job by the offensive line. When he rolled out, just wasn't able to reach it.
So 2nd down and 10 at their own 15-yard line. 3 receivers to the left. Coy running right, has some room here. Across the 20, has the first down and more. And is able to get out of bounds and stop the clock with 1:57 showing.
Nicely done by Kane Coy. Boy, he's quick, Mark. His feet go fast. You can see him from up here gaining yardage real fast. He rolled out, couldn't find his receiver, saw a wide open field, and decided to run, and then the next best thing he did was get out of bounds so he could stop the clock without taking a timeout.
Yeah, 23-yard run. So 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. Wants to throw. This is caught. That's Goodson. Goodson with his 2nd catch of the night. And this is in Rio territory and another first down.
Another big gain, Mark. Kane Coy, you give him time. He's got a good arm. Good job by Dylan Goodson, also getting out of bounds to preserve another timeout. Mark, they already gained a bunch of yards, and that's why the Rattlers punted, because if they wouldn't have punted, then right now the Mustangs would have been inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, 1:51 to go in here in the half. Mustangs still have 2 timeouts. They're in Rattler territory at the 45-yard line after the 17-yard catch by Goodson. Coy to throw again, and this one incomplete. Looks like it was intended for Daniel Rivas. That'll Brings second down.
Well, that play didn't work well, but the execution of the offensive line, providing protection for the quarterback. Check it out, Mark. I mean, nobody was getting close to Ken Coy. Had plenty of time. Well, you put it right there, Mark. It almost should have been caught, probably.
So 2nd and 10, the 45. 3 receivers to the left. Coy wants to run. Quarterback draw here. Has plenty of room. First down and more. Loses the handle. And the ball picked up by Rio. It's our first turnover of the night. And Rio Grande City has it at their own 16-yard line.
And the Rattlers dodged a big bullet right there, Mark, because the Mustangs would have had the ball around the 20-yard line in red zone territory. But you can't fault your quarterback that's hustling right up the middle, and he just lost the ball. And on the recovery, number 24, which is Omar Alanis, at the right place at the right time. And you bet Coach Jesus Lozano, you take a look at him on the screen, is probably breathing a little bit because he was thinking of going down even with a bigger score.
There's a toss outside. It looked like a short run there for Ryan Mendez.
It would probably been a smart idea to stay in bounds and let the clock run because the Mustangs still have 2 timeouts.
Yeah, just 2-yard pickup. Mustangs at 200 yards rushing now. Rattlers have 78. Clock under 90 seconds to go. Handoff straight ahead. And that'll pick up modest yardage as well. We'll see if the Mustangs elect to stop the clock here.
They will.
Ryan Mendez once again on the carry. Mustangs call timeout. That'll be their second timeout as the Rattlers face a 3rd down and 4 situation. We'll take a break. You're watching Football Night in McAllen ISD. We'll be right back.
To be or not to be? That is the question. Line? Hello? Hello?
Attendance today, success tomorrow. Attendance matters.
And welcome back. 15-0 our score. Homecoming night here for McAllen Memorial. We'll have homecoming festivities coming up here at halftime. Find out the homecoming king and queen for the 2023-24 school year. So 3rd down and 4 for the Rattlers. They go left to Rodriguez, and he's upended about the 29, but not before he picks up the first down.
Huge first down because if not, the Mustangs would have called a timeout. But with that first down, it keeps the clock going. And with 1 timeout left, it does not look like the Mustangs are going to stop the clock.
Rattlers again. This is a sweep. This is Ryan Mendez. And Mendez is going to be hit for a loss there.
Ryan Mendez brought down behind the line of scrimmage by 42.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Nico Lada. Loss of 2.
Nico Lada, the inside linebacker, in on this tackle. You can see 42 right there, wrapping him up. Also in there was Eric Guajardo. So this will likely be the last play of the first half. Oh, and the ball bubbled in the backfield. I think he was able to hold on to it, but another loss of yards here for Rio Grande City.
Wow.
Almost a disaster there for the Rattlers. So Mendez ended up with the football. We'll see it again there. See, Mendez had players all over him, was lucky to hang on.
Loss of 6 brings up 3rd down 16.
So loss of 3 on the play.
That's the end of the second quarter.
And we've reached the end of the first half. And our score is Mustangs 15 and Rio Grande City nothing. We'll keep it here. So we'll have the an educator take a kick for a chance to win $100 from Performance Therapeutics. If they can make it from 12 yards, they can hit the extra point, they will earn $100 for themselves, courtesy of Performance Therapeutic, which supports all our educators here in McAllen ISD. And this is Mr. Rogelio De Leon. He is the JROTC instructor for McAllen Memorial. And nice kick there. No doubt about that. And Mr. De Leon earns $100 from Performance Therapeutic. We appreciate them for their support of all our educators here at McAllen ISD. So we're going to have the bands perform. First the Rattler Band, followed by the Mustangs, who will defer to the homecoming committee as we'll have the homecoming celebration. So we'll look forward to that as well. We'll see you with the second half.
On the field before you are the 2023-2024 Sweethearts of Rio Grande City, your Rattlerettes!
Mike Chess. Mike Chess. Mike Chess. Mike Chess. Mike Chess. Got it? Get it?
Introducing your 2023-2024 Rattlerette officers, Lieutenant Haley Escobar, Co-Captain Riley Rios, Captain Eileen Eguia, and Major Violet Bella. Rattlerettes under the direction of Coach Evelyn Escobar and Gina Flores and managed by Emily Machaca and Gennady Reyes. Please help me congratulate your Rattlerettes of the week, DeAndrea Salinas, Haley Escobar, and Riley Rios. Tonight's performance features special guest Arturo Peña. Rattlerettes, the field is yours. Genesis Manzano and Luis Villarreal. Your 2023 color guard captain is Daniela Villarreal. Your color guard co-captain is Alexandra Barrera. Your color guard lieutenants are Sheila Alvarez and Yamilex Zuniga. Tonight's soloists for the Rattler Band are Sebastian Fuentes on clarinet and Angela Carrillo on flute. Your Rattler section of the week is the Mellophones. Your Rattler band member of the week is Brianna Garcia. Tonight, the band will perform their 2023 UIL show entitled Over and Overture. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the loud, the parade of Rio Grande City, the mighty marching Rattler. Rodriguez, Supervisor of Bands. Amazing band parents. Without none, this wouldn't be possible. The Rattler Band would like to wish the best of luck to the Mustang Band this marching season. Thank you very much, Mustang fans, and go Rattlers!
Good evening, fans, and welcome to our homecoming festivities. Introducing our homecoming chord. 9th grade, Lázaro Buterida and Lady Camila Chavez. Tenth grade, Duke Ángel González and Duchess Natalia Rangel. Eleventh grade, Prince Connor McLeod and Princess Madison Thomas. And now, introducing our homecoming king and queen nominees. Mando Trevino is the son of Jose Armando Trevino and Veronica Trevino. He is a member of the Memorial Varsity Basketball Team and the Memorial Track Team. He was awarded District MVP for the 22-23 school year and received the accolade of First Team All-Valley Basketball. He plans on attending Texas State University to study business. Amari Hernandez is the daughter of Daniel and Bridget Hernandez. She is a 4-year varsity volleyball player and a member of the National Honor Society. She is currently serving as captain of the Mustang volleyball team and was last year's All-Area Hitter of the Year. She is already committed to play volleyball at Texas A&M University, where she will pursue a major in biology. Mando and Amari. Caitlin Pineda is the daughter of Matthew and Hale Pineda. She is the vice president of the Mock Trial Club, the reporter for the National FFA organization, and is a Palm Valley District FFA officer. This past year, she earned first place breeding a goat at the Rio Grande Valley Livestock Show. She plans on attending veterinary school at Texas State University. Caleb Trevino is the son of Kiki and Christy Trevino. He is a varsity football and varsity baseball player. He received All-District in 2021 and is an active member of the Memorial National Honor Society. He plans to attend the University of A&M to pursue a career in architecture. Caitlin and Caleb. Alexandra Martinez is the daughter of Jorge and Stephanie Martinez. She is a 4-year returning Letterman cheerleader. She serves as HOSA member and is active in the National Honor Society. She plans to attend Texas A&M University College Station and pursue a major in biology. Caleb and Alexandria. Cody Sanchez is the son of Antonio and Norma Sanchez. He is the treasurer for the McAllen Memorial FFA chapter. He is an award-winning showman of heifers and goats at the Rio Grande Valley Livestock Show showgrounds and has received first place award for breeding a doe. He plans on attending Texas A&M University at College Station and pursue a degree in biology and a career in dermatology. Sydney Medrano is the daughter of Robert and Cynthia Medrano. She is the president of the National Honor Society and the vice president for the National FFA organization. She is an AP scholar with distinction and is a recipient of the National Hispanic Recognition Award. She plans on attending veterinary school at the University of Texas in Austin. Cody and Sydney. Nathaniel Wahlberg is the son of Eric Wahlberg and Leticia Diaz Wahlberg. He is a member of our JROTC battalion and is in the varsity orchestra. He has received the National Hispanic Recognition Award and is an AP scholar with distinctions. He plans on attending Texas A&M University, where he will continue his education in mechanical engineering. His partner's Caitlin, right? His partner's Caitlin? Or where's Nathaniel? Juan Enrique Garza is the son of Jose H. Garza. He is a member of the band that rocks the Valley and is in the award-winning mariachi. He plans on attending UT-RGV to study music production. Brianna Rocha is the daughter of Daniel Rocha II and Norma Ontiveros. She is a member of the varsity mariachi band and the string orchestra. She has received the UIL State Outstanding Medal and made it to all region. She plans on attending UT-RGV to pursue a career in mariachi education. And now, fans, we'd like to announce our homecoming king and queen. Congratulations to King Mr. Armando Trevino, Mando Trevino, and Queen. And congratulations to our homecoming queen, Miss Amari Hernandez. Congratulations to all our participants. Thank you very much and have a nice evening.
And welcome back. Just a moments away from the start of the second half. And it's 15-0 our score. And congratulations to our homecoming king and queen, Armando Hernandez and Amari Hernandez and Mando Trevino, our queen and king for this year, for 2023-24 school year. Amari Hernandez, well-known volleyball player, and Mando Trevino is certainly a well-known basketball player, and congratulations to them. Take a look at our halftime stats here in just a moment. And there we go, first downs, 11-6, favoring the Mustangs. Look at the rushing yards, 200 to 82. No passing yards for Rio, 55 for the Mustangs, who lead in total yards. Penalties were light, turnovers 1 on the Mustangs near the end of the first half.
And we don't have the stat where we have time of possession, but we know the Mustangs have the ball a lot of time, Mark.
We see the little Mustangs running across the field in the background there. Something they do at the start of every second half. They do that for the Mustangs, the Bulldogs, and Warriors. And there's our homecoming king and queen once again. Amari Hernandez, the queen. Mando Trevino, the king. And of course, Mr. Pete Alvarez, the principal. Congratulations to them. It's a memory they'll hold for a lifetime. We're going to go now to our Strike Up the Band package. This is Jorge Oriavides.
Bass Ramon from McAllen Memorial High School. I started playing bass Ramon my sophomore year, so just a year ago. I like that I get to play like all sorts. Like I get to play really low, I get to play really high. And a lot of the times, like the music we play in the jazz band especially, I mean, I rest a lot, so I get to listen to the music for the most part, just enjoy. Well, I like the camaraderie. Like you're friends with everybody, like you're all in it together. It's like a team thing. My goals for the rest of the year probably to make the state band for maybe even for jazz. I already auditioned for that. but make the all-state band for just normal region or normal all-state. I plan to study music, hopefully at A&M.
All right, Jorge Oriavides, one of the stellar stars in that Memorial Band, wishing them the best of luck at the area marching competition, where they'll be competing along with the Nicky Rowe Band and the Mackay Mighty Bulldog Band, and that'll be on October 28th. It'll be this Saturday at La Jolla ISD Stadium. And if you can win at area, you can advance to state. So best of luck to all three of the McAllen ISD teams. And here we are ready to start the second half. The kickoff there by Robert Ruelas. And fielded at about the 10-yard line. Run up across the 20 to about the 21-yard line. And that's Mendez on the return. May have fallen on the football.
The Rattlers trying a little bit of some handoffs on the kickoff, but the Mustangs were not fooled. As we take a look at the replay, there was 2 exchanges, Mark. Trying to make something happen. One right here and one right there.
Oh, neat.
But the Mustangs were not fooled. Certainly number 14 was right there, Adrian Garza. Mark, here's where the Rattlers, they need to make something happen. Start it right now, early in the third quarter. Get themselves rolling. They got to score points.
It looks like we have a new quarterback in there as they hand this off in the first play. Ball comes loose, but after the whistle. Hand off to Pena. It's going to be no gain.
Also in the tackle again, Adrian Garza, and a bunch of Mustangs. And Mark, how about that Mustang defense? Pitching a shutout for 2 quarters.
Yep, doing an excellent job in that first half. Gave up only 6 first downs. So our new quarterback in there is Luis Pena. He's a junior. And Pena's going to hand this off. And again, no room at all there for Eric Pena. And they'll bring up 3rd down and long.
And there's been a lot of plays by the defense for the Mustangs that they look like the scouting report. They know what they got to look for. And since the Rattlers have 0 yards in the air, Mark, they're just pretty much playing the run.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've yet to attempt a pass tonight. So Pena facing a 3rd down and 10. They're going to sweep this to the left side. That's Rodriguez. And Rodriguez able to barely turn the corner. Gets back to about the 21, but it'll bring up 4th down and 10.
Renato Salcedo. And Dalton Keller. His mom's not going to be happy that I saw 28 from 25. She's probably going to text me and tell Mario it was my son, Dalton Keller, on the tackle. And a solo tackle, by the way.
See Dylan Goodson back to receive at about the zone 48-yard line. This might be returnable. Dylan elects not to get in front of that, and it's going to take a huge Rattler bounce all the way down inside the 25, killed about the 24-yard line.
Well, those are tough, Mark, to go up and try to get a fair catch on it because it was a line drive kick. It was a good decision by Goodson to just let it go.
So with 9:48 to go, Mustangs will take over their first possession. You can see it here. It was taking a big bounce, and Goodson didn't want to play that. And ball be killed at the Mustang 24-yard line. First possession of the second half for them. So a handoff to Garza. Garza turning his way forward up to about the 29 and a gain of 5 on the play.
And we know what the Mustang offense will be doing. I mean, after they got 200 yards on the ground, they're going to shoot to see if they can get 400 yards tonight, Mark.
Yeah, they were halfway there already, a little over halfway after that 5-yard run. 4 down linemen. Hand this off. Garza using both hands to protect that football. May have the first down here as he's up to about the 34-yard line.
And we did talk about the keys to the game, Mark. One of them was controlling of the line of scrimmage, and the Mustangs here early in this third quarter, that's what they're doing. They continue to control that offensive line of scrimmage. That's why their running backs had a lot of success, even without their leading rusher, Sebastian Aleman, who was on the sidelines.
Bruce Benavides on the tackle in that last play. 3rd down and 2 here for the Mustangs. 8.5 to play in the third.
There was movement, and they got him.
Very slight movement on the offensive line.
Offense, 5 yards, 3rd down.
There's a crab.
So, going from a 3rd and 2 to 3rd and 7 is, who knows if that will make offensive coordinator Tito Gonzalez change his mind. I think that's when the offensive lineman wants to hide, Mark, when everybody knows the penalty is on him.
So 3rd down and 7. There's a shotgun snap. Rio is all over this one. Not much room for Solis to run. And I'll bring up 4th down.
And that's what happens on a penalty, Mark. It pretty much throws off your rhythm. Maybe you have to call a different play. Good play there, even though he did not make the tackle. He messed up the play, Mark, number 42, Fernando Vasquez.
Mustangs will have to do something now for the first time all game, and that's punt the football.
And Goodson's the punter.
Yeah, facing a 4th down and 6. Takes a big Mustang bounce. Alanis elects not to try to return it. Now taking a Mustang roll down to the 25-yard line. That was a punt of 47 yards there.
Not bad for Goodson. I guess he saw, Mark, when they punted to him, it was a line drive punt. So he basically almost had a line drive punt himself.
7:16 to play in the third. Rio will have possession once again, trailing 15-0. 2 touchdowns by J.P. Garza in this game for the Mustangs. Also has a 2-point run. Quarterback Peña fakes a handoff, wants to run. Could be a broken play here. Didn't look like he had anywhere to go, and the Mustangs just all over that one. Guajardo's having a big game. Get the tackle there.
Does that picture there, does this says it all, Mark? Like, well, we don't want to start off our play here with a 5-yard loss.
Yep, Coach Lozano in his 3rd year as head coach of the Rattlers. Didn't like the result of this play as you see Guajardo chasing down Peña.
He also tried to get the ball out of his hands. Also in again, Dalton Keller.
Low snap, they're able to hand this off. This is Mendez. Mendez able to get up to about the 20-yard line, which is the line of scrimmage. And it'll bring up 3rd down and 15.
Anthony Little in on the tackle. No gain. 3rd and 15, you don't have any yards through the air. I don't know if Coach Lozano will want to put the ball up in the air and risk a turnover.
The halfway point of the third quarter. They're going to come out in a passing formation at least. The 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. And Peña is going to draw this up the middle, the handoff. And it'll get a few yards. That's Rodriguez on the carry. It'll bring up 4th down and long.
Nico Lara was in there quickly to close in on a tackle. Make sure that there will be no first down right there. So you take a look at Nico Lara. Another stop by the Mustang defense.
Yeah. Goodson on his 45-yard line, awaiting the punt, coming from David Chapa. Goodson, fair catches at his own 45. The Mustangs will be set up right there. We'll go to the fan cam now here with 5:04 to play in quarter number 3. Our Assistant Superintendent for Human Resources there, Mr. Todd Miller, his daughter. There's a sweep to the right. Solis, a lot of room here. Cuts inside, has the first down and more. Still finding yardage as he dances through traffic all the way to the 37-yard line in Rio territory.
Jaden Solis, the sophomore, Mark, getting some playing time and taking advantage of the playing time because the leading rushers on the sideline doing a very good job. The future of the
18-yard run here.
Just a sophomore, Mark. He definitely has 100 yards tonight.
Yeah, the 67-yard burst on one play back in the first quarter that set up the Mustangs' first touchdown. And he's had a couple of big runs since as well. 4.5 to play in the third. Toss right, Solis again. Has a big hole there at the 30 and seems to lose his footing at about the 28-yard line.
Well, it didn't look like this play was going to go for much, and then all of a sudden he found himself out in the open field, and he kind of lost his balance. As you can see that he hit the turf.
Yeah, picked up 8, second down and 2. Here's J.P. Garza. Off left tackle, he's able to pick up yards to the 25, a gain of 4 on the play, and that'll be another first down. The Mustangs on the march once more here.
Great blocking.
See, on the tackle was 24, Omar Alanis, junior linebacker. First and 10 Mustangs. The Rattler 25. Here's Solis. Cuts up the middle. Big hit there by, see, number 12. That was Hector Fuentes. They got up to the 22-yard line, a gain of 3 on the play.
And the clock keeps rolling. We're under 3 minutes here in the third quarter, going pretty fast.
Yep. There's been no score yet in the second half. Mustangs trying to change that. Second down and 7. They give it to Garza. Garza with a big burst up the middle. Has the first down. Is inside the 15 to about the 13-yard line.
Rodriguez in on the stop, number 7. About that play looks like it might be a pitch out to the outside to keep those linebackers at bay. And all of a sudden they give the quick handoff to J.P. Garza.
Picked up 8 yards to the 14-yard line. Mustangs at 250 yards rushing now in this game. A little over 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. 3-step drop, throwing for the end zone. That's Goodson there, and incomplete. He's trying to get to Goodson. Covering on the play was Andres Cantu. It'll bring up second down.
The element of surprise. I mean, you keep running the ball up the middle and to the side and getting your first down. So, hey, let's see if we can catch him off guard. Very good job by the defender. He was not fooled. Staying up with Goodson, number 23. Andres Cantu.
So second down and 10. We'll hand this off. Garza, big room up the middle, straight ahead. And it's a hat trick. He's in for his third touchdown of the night. And the Mustangs go up 21-0.
Garza gets credit for the touchdown, but let's give credit to Carlos Rodriguez. Ezequiel Osuna, Rene Gomez, Sean Reyes, Josh Lang. Nicely done by that big offensive line.
And Ruelas to attempt the extra point. Garza's the holder. Kick is up and away, and it's good. And Ruelas now 2 for 2 in the game. And the Mustangs up 22-0. We'll take a look at the touchdown once more. 14 yards straight up the middle. Garza has his third touchdown of the night. We'll be back with more Football Night in McAllen ISD.
McAllen ISD, it's a great place to learn, but we can't do it without students.
We need you here at school.
Your attendance matters.
If you're not here, you can't learn.
Don't miss out on a state A-rated education.
We offer rigorous courses plus athletics, fine arts, career education, dual language, college credit, and much more.
Here you can fly airplanes.
Every day matters.
Make it to school every day.
And welcome back. 22-0 our score. Mustangs in front. They've scored in every quarter so far this evening and lead by 3 touchdowns. Just less than 2 minutes away from the fourth quarter. There we see Mendez waiting to return back on his 10-yard line. Ruelas with the kickoff. It's going to be high, a little short, and going to be fair caught at about the 25-yard line. So first and 10 here for the Rattlers. 25-yard line, minute 52 to go. There's Peña in there at quarterback. There's a handoff. This is Rodriguez. Has good room across the 30 up to about the 33-yard line. Good hard running there, picked up 8 yards. And here's second down and 3. This is Mendez running for his life, now reversing this field. And he's going to lose a lot of yardage back to the 19. So he's finally wrapped up by 26, Jaden Martinez, the cornerback.
Hey, look who's there. The king, Mark.
All right.
Mando Trevino. Not only is he a great little basketball player, but he's the king. And there's the mom, of course, proud. Getting all kinds of congratulations. Where's the queen, though? The volleyball star. I saw them together.
Maria Hernandez. We've seen her a number of times at the volleyball matches.
You don't want to get in her way.
Memorial is going to be in the playoffs.
That's right, Mark. On Tuesday, they play against Brownsville Pace.
Peña to throw. First pass attempt of the night on third down and 11, and it goes incomplete. Looks like it was intended for Mendez. Got to bring up 4th and 11. And there's the
hey, how about there? The king and queen, 2 great athletes too, Mark. There you go. Pretty awesome night for them. Mark, you've done some of the volleyball games for Amari.
Yeah,
boy, man, can she bring that cannon?
She does.
When she spikes, get out of her way.
It will definitely leave a bruise if you get in the way of one of her kill shots. Here's the punt by the Rattlers. Goodson elects not to play. It's going to go out of bounds. And the Mustangs will have it with 27 seconds left in quarter number 3. So 1st and 10 Mustangs right at the 50-yard line.
So who plays next week, Mark? Do you have that schedule?
Are we talking football or volleyball?
Oh, we're talking football.
Oh, football next week. Well, we got a game tomorrow. We got Mackay and Nicky Rowe, and then we got a game next week. It'd be Memorial and Mackay.
Oh, some nice games coming up.
So,
some inner city rivalries.
It will be exciting.
That could be because it looks like you have the game under control and maybe the concentration level is not as high.
You could see a little bit of move by one of the guards. A little bit of movement.
Number 71, Carlos Rodriguez, was pulling to the right side, the center mark. He was getting ready to unload on somebody.
This might be the last play of the 3rd quarter. 3-step drop here for Coy. Throws it too high. Looks like it was intended for David Hinojosa. So that'll bring up 3rd down. Or excuse me, 2nd down.
Yeah, I think that ball just slipped out of his hands. Coy Kane is usually a little bit more accurate than that. He just didn't want the quarter to end, Mark, so it was an incomplete pass.
So 2nd down now. Rio really crowding that line of scrimmage. Mustang's going to fake the handoff, give it to Goodson, trying to bounce it outside. Does, into Rio territory, is hit, fumbles the football, goes forward. I think that may have been enough to pick up the 1st down.
I hope Goodson's okay, man. He took a hard hit there. When he got the ball, he did a good job of faking like he was running upfield and then put on his move to the outside. And look at this fall, Mark. Ouch. No wonder he fumbled. But he's still on the field, so he looks like he's doing okay.
We're actually going to spot the ball, I guess, at the spot of the fumble.
No, he did come to the outside to take a little breather.
And that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. Mustangs up 22-0. They score a single touchdown there in the 3rd, and we'll head to the 4th. Mustangs in command here at DQ Fan Field, 22-0. We'll be back for the 4th quarter right here on Football Night in McAllen ISD.
To our business community, we appreciate sponsors like Dairy Queen, Bogus Ford, Lone Star National Bank, Performance Therapeutics, South Texas Health Systems, and so many other businesses that have made this beautiful scoreboard possible. Because of their support, absolutely no district funds were used, not one penny. This scoreboard allows us to showcase our students throughout the entire school year, and we sincerely appreciate the privilege. Thank you.
And welcome back. Mark May here with Mario Reyna. The rest of our award-winning MITV broadcast crew, our director, Raul Ramos. 22-0 to score. We can see Mrs. Rattler over there.
Good spirit, Mark. The fact that they're down 22-0.
And here the Mustangs have switched sides. And here facing a 3rd down and 4, handing it off to JP Garza. Has 3 touchdowns tonight and fights his way for the 1st down here. Needed 4 tough yards, so was able to get 5 all the way to the Rattler 38.
Man, I love the way this kid runs, Mark. He'll get you the tough yards. And of course he can run outside, and just a real good running back.
Mustangs with 16 first downs now in this game. This is what the Mustangs do best. We talked about that in our pregame about it. When you have the lead and the ball, you can really turn time off the clock. And here's a turnover. Rattler's able to strip it away. and the Rattlers come down with it. Second turnover of the night produced by this Rattler defense. That was Bruce Benavides with the recovery.
They played hard all night long, Mark. The defense has done a decent job. The problem is that their offense, look how he took the ball away.
See, Coy didn't take it well.
Well, the thing is, Mark, we see all kinds of fumbles even in the NFL, so we'll be okay. On to the next play.
The Rattlers with the ball at their own 39. Some new life here in the early fourth quarter as they run this. This is Rodriguez up to about the 45-yard line, a gain of 6 on the play.
And Jimmy Martinez get out of tackle, and number 9 for the Mustangs, and also a real nice display of good sportsmanship. After he got up, he helped the runner get up. There you go. I love that, Mark. You compete hard, and then no need to be a bad sportsmanship about it.
Here's the handoff. This is Pena. And Pena knocked down after a gain of about 2. Gonna bring up 3rd and short.
Lara in on the tackle.
Here they go on 3rd down and 2. Hand this off. This is Rodriguez. Picks up the first down easily.
Luna on the tackle, but it was not until Rodriguez had enough yardage for a first down.
So pick up a 5 there. That's another handoff to Rodriguez. Clock under 10 minutes now.
Chris Luna in on the tackle. Diego Rodriguez refused to go down. Hard runner. Good spirit. Take a look at the Mustang cheerleaders. Award-winning cheerleaders, aren't they, Mark?
Yeah,
under the direction of Mr. Pete Ramirez.
Yeah, Pete Ramirez, yeah. 2-time state champions under UIL. Here again, they run it up the middle on 2nd down and short. That's Rodriguez again. Going to be short of the first down. Bring up 3rd down.
In on the tackle, and this one is Corbin Disk, the junior defensive end.
At the 42-yard line of Mustang territory. 3rd down and 4. Quickly, they rush to the line. Pena's going to hand this off. And it's going to be wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be short of the first down. We'll see if they decide to go for this. That was Rodriguez again on that carry. No gain there, and it'll bring up 4th down and 4. Rattlers tonight 4 for 11 on 3rd down.
Keller in also on the tackle. We've called out that young man's name several times, just a sophomore linebacker. They're going to go for it, Mark.
This will be the first time they've gone for it here tonight. They're going to pitch this outside. This is Mendez. Cuts inside, and he's going to be short. Boy, it looked like he had a little bit of daylight there, but the Mustangs closed quickly. We saw Rick Reyna and also Nico Lara close in, slammed the door shut.
Man, the defense for the Mustangs have played well. And they get themselves into the playoffs. That's going to be a great sign. Great combination if the Mustang offense can get their yards every game, and then their defense plays this way. It's a good combination.
7:53 to go in the game. Mustangs defense still holding on to that goose egg tonight as they hand off to Solis. And what's even more impressive, I think, Mario, is the Mustangs hanging on to the shutout despite 2 turnovers.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
See the Rattler drum line keeping things spirited. I'm not sure if they qualified for area or not, but I wish them good luck if they did. That takes place on Saturday at La Jolla ISD Stadium. Good luck to all the bands at area.
And we hadn't heard from Bobby Rodriguez in quite a while.
False start, 28, offense, 5 yards, second down.
We'll see if we get the pick up the false start there. You can see the right side of the offensive line.
Let's rally for the Mustang. Hey, hey, let's rally for the Mustang. Hey, hey, let's rally for the Mustang. Hey, hey.
Mustangs with his 2nd and 17. There's a toss to the right. Looks like Solis on the carry. Or it's going to be Garza, actually, up to the 35-yard line. This is the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 3rd down and 17.
That actually lost a yard. 3rd and 15. It's got to be a passing down, Mark.
Boy trying to set up the screen. And nothing doing. They complete it to J.P. Garza, but he's going to lose about 4 yards. And I'll bring on the punting unit for the 2nd time.
The Rattler defense was ready for the screen.
We're halfway through the 4th quarter now. You can see Mendez back to receive about his own 35-yard line. Goodson on to punt. This would be just the 2nd punt of the night. So also back there to receive is Rolly Rodriguez.
Timeout.
All right, Mustangs call timeout, their first timeout of the half, facing a 4th and 19, and a punting situation for them. We'll take a break. 22-0 our score. Mustangs on top of the Rattlers, and you're watching Football Night in McAllen ISD.
To be or not to be? That is the question. Line? Hello? Hello?
Attendance today, success tomorrow. Attendance matters.
And welcome back. Mid-4th quarter here at DQ Fan Field. It's the punt by Goodson. Rodriguez is the nearest man to it. Looks like he won't try to play it. That ball's going to take a huge Mustang roll all the way down to the 26-yard line. There's our next games, Mario, for these two teams. Memorial will be at Mackay. That'll be the game we'll have next week. That'll be Friday, November the 3rd. Meanwhile, Rio Grande City will return home to Joe R. Sanchez Stadium. They will take on the PSJA North Raiders.
Well, that game next week here. We expect a big crowd, Mark.
Yeah, I imagine so. It's been a big rivalry over the years, going back 40 years.
Somebody's going to the playoffs after that night, for sure.
Yeah, kind of murky here. A lot of humidity in the air. Back to throw is Pena. Going to throw this one long. This is caught. And that's Rodriguez there, who was the starting quarterback, Andre Rodriguez. We talked about him being a receiving threat and a passing threat. And he catches the first pass for Rio this evening.
For a team that doesn't throw much, this was a really nice pass. Right on the money by quarterback Luis Pena, who's also a defensive back. He's a junior.
26 yards. Get it up for a first down. They're in Mustang territory at the 48. Under 5 minutes to play now. Handoff straight ahead. This is Pena fighting his way forward to about the 46-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. And this is kind of where your offensive style works against you, Mario. Is Rio primarily a running team. And the clock not in their favor at the moment. Under 4.5 to play.
Yeah, the Rattlers didn't come in here with a lot of passing yards. They only had 318 yards the whole season.
They go on 2nd and 8. 3-step drop here for Pena. Going to throw long left side. Intended for Rodriguez. Goes incomplete. Defending on the play was Noah Ocañas. See when our next webcast is going to be. It'll be tomorrow night, in fact. That'll be Mackay against Nicky Rowe. Nicky Rowe will be the home team. That's tomorrow night, 7:30 kickoff. Mario and I will be on the air at about 7:19.
Another game right there with playoff implications for sure.
Yeah, and and for all intents and purposes, that pretty much is a playoff game, as the winner is probably in, the loser is probably out. That should be an exciting one. And here's a sweep left side. This is Rodriguez fighting his way across the 40 to the Mustang 39. Looks like he'll be just barely short.
I'll take timeout, Mark.
All right, there's timeout on the field as officials timeout. 22-0 the score. Mustangs on top. You're watching Football Night in McAllen ISD. We'll be back.
Hey, ready. To go. Hey, where's he at?
Not here today, man.
Attendance today, success tomorrow. Attendance matters.
And welcome back. District 15 5A Division I matchup between these two. Memorial came in at 3-2, and the Rattlers at 2-3. Overall, the Rattlers 3-5, and the Mustangs 5-3. And we saw earlier when we showed the standings, the Mustangs in a three-way tie for third place with Mackay and Nicky Rowe. PSJ North and Edberg Vela in first and second place. You can see the standings right there. PSJ North at 5-0. Edberg Vela at 4-1. Overall, the Raiders 8-0 and Vela just 7-1. The one loss being to the Raiders. And then Mackay, Memorial, and Nicky Rowe are tied right now for third. But only 2 of those 3 teams can make it in.
And once the playoffs get rolling, the way those PSJ North Raiders are playing, Mark, expect them to be somewhere out there in the 3rd and 4th round. You just never know, though. Playoff football, we've seen a lot of surprises.
We saw PSJ North go to the 4th round last year. Mackay go to the 3rd round. A lot of success in this district last year in the playoffs. And here on 4th down and 1, Rattlers roll the dice here. And this is going to be very close. Guajardo in there on the tackle. We'll see if they have Nicolata also in there. I'll see if they have to do a measurement.
I think they got the first down.
They're going to say they got the first. They needed the 38-yard line, got right on the 38. Picked up only 1 yard, but that's all they needed. And they'll keep the drive alive. Of course, the clock running at 3:15 to go. Put a man in motion. That's Mendez. He gets the ball. Now being wrapped up by Dalton Keller. And he is stopped after a short gain. Bring up second down, and the clock will continue rolling. Under 3 minutes to go now. Rattlers do have all 3 of their timeouts, but down 3 scores may realize it's a bit out of reach. Rattlers are over 100 yards rushing for tonight. So they hand this off left side. And that's Rodriguez who's going to lose yards now. Back to the 38. And the Rattlers over 100 yards rushing for tonight, but it's been a memorial show here tonight as they are up close to 300 yards, Mario, about 281 they have. And, of course, 3 touchdowns by J.P. Garza. He's been put on a show tonight, hasn't he?
Yeah, they have, and they played a real good all-around game, Mark. They did what they had to do. They were favored because sometimes you overlook a good team or, you know, and it could lead to trouble. So congratulations to the Mustang and Coach Moses Patterson.
Yeah, Mustangs look like they'll improve to 4-2. We're back to throw. This is Pena going deep and incomplete. Almost caught there by Dandre Rodriguez, who timed it well. He was covered by Jaden Martinez. And it'll bring up 4th down and 10.
And Mark, it had a chance. Rodriguez actually made the adjustment to try to come back to the ball right there, but just didn't catch it. But once again, after the play, good sportsmanship. I don't know if we get to see it by these kids. I really like what I saw. There it is, right there. We just missed it, but they were shaking hands and congratulating each other. Pretty good to see that. I've never seen this, Mark, where the police officers or somebody has, if we can take a look at that, Raul, I don't know if you can show us down there on the police officers have their lights on, and they're asking them to turn it off because it's a little distracting. I think the police officer's going back over there. Oh, they got the lights off.
So officials communicating with the public address announcer who's able to communicate with the officers down there. Minute 40 to go, 4th down. And Pena back to throw, now being chased. Now he's going to run it, has some room at the 30, has the 1st down. Can you believe that? They had him dead to rights, way in the backfield, and he's able to use his speed to pick up a 1st down here for Rio with a minute 31 to go.
I thought you were going to say something about the lemonade, Mark.
Oh, yeah. Turn this lemon into lemonade.
He was in trouble all the way.
Being chased by the entire Mustang defense, had a stampede behind him. And it's at the 18-yard line, a pickup of 20.
Here's a pass in the end zone.
To the end zone, and caught! Touchdown to Andre Rodriguez. And the Rattlers are on the board, and they evade the shutout.
And I'm a fan of this kid, Mark, because I saw how he displayed great sportsmanship throughout the game, so he deserves a touchdown.
Yeah, 18-yard pass to Dandre Rodriguez from Luis Pena. A 74-yard touchdown drive here by the Rattlers. Capped at minute 24 to go in the game. It looks like they'll kick an extra point here. On to attempt is the kicker, Pedro Martinez. Pena's the holder. High snap, got the set, but no, it's blocked, and the Mustangs a chance to return it. They can return this for 2.
He's going to get
it. The 50-yard line. Still going. This is Luna at the 10, and a 2-point conversion for the defense. And boy, a near perfect game by this defense here tonight. They go up 24-6 now. And And a nearly 100-yard return there for Nick Luna.
It'll be a memory he'll never forget.
Yeah, low kick. You saw him get it there. And just took off. He looked like one of those little Mustangs, didn't he? Just taken off the length of the field. Only it's a big Mustang, and he goes in for 2 points for the defense. 24-6 lead. Time for the fan can.
A lot of happy fans on the Memorial side, Mark. What a nice little pass, right, Mark, by quarterback number 1. Actually, it's Dante Flores, Mark. Somehow our roster has the name wrong. I'm getting a correction here from one of my buddies. So let's give credit to quarterback Dante Flores, is what I've been told. So hopefully my source is not making me look like I'm providing some bad information. I don't think so. He's a good source. So I'll say it again. Give credit to Dante Flores. We only go off of what they give us on the roster, right, Mark?
Oh, yeah. Mustangs have the hand team out there. Here's the onside kick, and the Mustangs able to field that one at the 48-yard line. So a nice recovery there by Julio Dominguez.
Julio Dominguez, a senior.
And Rattlers have all 3 of their timeouts, but I don't imagine they'll use them at this point. The Mustangs will just need to snap the ball 3 times.
So what are some of the teams that this district, Mark, will play in the playoffs? They'll play against like teams like Harlingen South, Wesco East, Brownsville Vets.
Yeah, some of those teams from the mid to the lower valley. We'll have to check the standings next week to see who the matchups will be against. So you have a victory formation out there. That's something all teams came up with about 45 years ago when the New York Giants famously managed to lose a game that they had all but won. All they had to do was snap it. And of course, teams didn't really have that sort of formation back then. They would just simply hand the ball off safely to a fullback or what they thought would be safe. And quarterback Joe Pisarcik tried to hand it off to Larry Zonka. Ball ended up fumbled. The Philadelphia Eagles' Herman Edwards later became famous as a head football coach.
Who could forget that play,
defensive
right?
back, yeah, scooped it up, ran it in for a touchdown, and it was a miracle for the Philadelphia Eagles. It was about 1978, I believe. And ever since then, teams have had this kind of formation put into their offense to make sure it never happens again. Although it did famously happen to the Miami Hurricanes earlier this year in an improbable loss to Georgia Tech. And I think that'll do it. The clock running down to 20 seconds. And that's going to do it. The Rio Grande City Rattlers will fall to 2-4 in district play, 3-6 overall. And the Mustangs improve to 6-3 overall for them and 4-2 in district play. And they'll actually move a half game ahead of McAllen and Nicky Rowe, the 2 of whom play tomorrow. And so right now, Memorial in 3rd place behind Edinburgh Bella and Fiesta A North. So congratulations to the Mustangs, a 24-6 victory here tonight at DQ Fan Field. Tomorrow night we'll have Nicky Rowe against McAllen. Kicking off at 7:30. We'll have that game live for you starting at about 7:19. So for Mario Reyna, the rest of our MITV broadcast crew, Good night from DQ Fan Field. Final score, Mustangs 24, Rattlers 6.